Good morning, my beautiful friend. I just want to remind you that today is going to be exceptional. As you find your breath and as you take yourself into your centre, as you stretch and strengthen your body, you're giving yourself that best wake-up gift that you can. So let's just start making sure those feet are hip width apart. Really feel grounded through them, the ball of the big toe, the little toe, the heels. Top of the knees, pulling it up into that pelvis and then dropping those sit bones down, really feeling the length in the spine. Then consciously draw up from the back of the rib cage. Front of the rib cage gently draws down, rib cage, belly button, pelvic floor. We open the collarbones, rotate the shoulder joints and slide those shoulder blades down, lengthening those arms. As you reach out from the back of the head, long through the back of that neck, and just soften in the front. Shut your eyes and breathe into that belly. Breathing in, let that belly fill. And then as you exhale, long through the back of the neck and drop those sit bones down. And again into that belly, breathing in. And exhale, long through the back of the neck, ease the shoulders and drop the tailbone. And one more, breathing in, let that belly fill. And as you breathe out, long through the back of the neck, ease the shoulders, come into the front of the body, rib cage down, belly button in, and pelvic floor drawing and lifting. Holding that pelvic floor nice and firm, breathing in, and as you breathe out, press the chin across the right shoulder. Breathe in back to the centre, and exhale, chin across the left shoulder. Breathing back to the centre, exhale, chin across the right shoulder, and breathe in back to the centre, exhale, chin across the left shoulder. Breathe in back to the centre, now lifting that left ear up to the ceiling. Good. Breathing in back to the centre, exhale, that right ear lifts up. Breathing back to the centre, and exhale, that left ear lifts. And breathing back to the centre, and exhale, that right ear lifts. Breathe in back to the centre as you exhale, lengthen through the back of the neck, body stays firm. Breathing in back to the centre, exhale, lift the chin, body stays firm. Breathing in back to the centre, looking to the floor, long through the back of the neck. And breathing in back to the centre, exhale, lifting that chin to the ceiling. Breathing in back to the centre, let's do the circle. Looking down to the floor, easing to the front of the right to the back. Eye line to the ceiling, to the back of the left, to the front of the left. Eye line down and back to the centre. And looking down, coming the other way, front of the left into the back, to the ceiling, to the back of the right, to the front of the right. Then eye lines down and to the centre. And these shoulders, think about the shoulder blades from the bottom pressing up. Breathe in, lift. And breathe out and lower. Reach those arms. Breathe in and push from the bottom up. Breathe out and lower, nice and long. Again, breathe in, press up. Breathe out and lower. One to go. Breathe in, press up. Breathe out and lower. Good. Breathing in, lift those arms, breastbone height, palms face. And as you exhale, slide underneath the armpits and into the centre of the back. So when you breathe in, open those shoulder blades, ease forward. And breathe out, pull underneath the armpits and slide down the centre of the back. Breathe in, open the shoulder blades, ease forward. And breathe out underneath the armpits and draw back. Breathe in, open the shoulder blades, reach forward. Breathe out, pull underneath, and one to go. Breathe in, open and reach. And breathe out, slide and ease. Palms face the floor and pressing down. Now let's think about the articulation of the shoulder. So lengthen that right arm, left hand to the shoulder. That's weight, not feeling that movement. So we breathe in, breastbone height. Then exhale, we reach for the ceiling, keeping the shoulder intact. Rotate the hand. And we ease right behind us as high as we can, keeping that shoulder platform firm and down. And circle behind, pressing as far behind as you can. Pull those shoulder blades down. Easing, remember, we're trying to go all the way up and press down. Good. That other side, lengthen that arm, set the shoulder blades, breastbone height, and then we lift until we can't lift anymore. Rotate and feel that rotation. Far behind you as you can and down. And we lift it up, pulling that shoulder blade down, feeling that rotation all the way to the top, easing forward and down. Good. Now let's just think about the top of the spine. So breathing in, exhale, nodding that head, and just lowering that upper body, rib cage to hips, belly button to spine, pelvic floor lifting. And then we carefully roll back up, rib cage, shoulders and head. Breathing in, exhale, nodding that head, coming down, rib cage, belly button, pelvic floor. Really feel the upper body curl. And then easing to the top. And again, breathing in, exhale, nodding that head and coming down, rib cage, belly button, pelvic floor. Breathing in and exhale, carefully easing up. And one more, breathing in, exhale, nodding that head. We're going all the way down this time, rib cage, belly button, pelvic floor. And then tip from the hips, rolling all the way down. Remind yourself you can have your knees soft if you need to. Let those sit bones up to the ceiling. Relax the back of the neck. Breathing in and rolling back up as you breathe out. Set the tailbone, the rib cage, the shoulders and the head. And again, breathing in. Exhale, nodding that head, rib cage to hips, belly button, pelvic floor. Then we roll all the way down. Remember, sit bones to the ceiling, upper body relaxed. Breathing in. And exhale, come on up, belly in. Set the pelvis, the rib cage, the shoulders and the head. Nicely done. Alrighty, picking up your flex band. So just remind yourself we're working across the chest and shoulders. So we just come wide, wider than, and then as tight as you need to be. So set those shoulders down, always check those feet. Good, so into the chest first of all, keep those arms lengthened, breathe in, open. Breathe out and reach, good. Breathe in, pull the shoulder blades down the centre of the back and collarbones wide as you reach. Breathe in, draw the shoulder blades down. Breathe out and reaching. Again, pull the shoulder blades down, good. Keep working, keep those arms lengthened. Breathe in, pull the shoulder blades down. Good work. Make sure that midsection's turned on. Breathe in, draw those shoulder blades down. And collarbones wide. And again, draw the shoulder blades down. And the collarbones are wide. Last one, draw the shoulder blades down and hold it at the front. Keep the shoulder blades down as we reach. High V. Pull the shoulder blades together as you come behind the shoulder line and down behind the hips. Remember, shoulder blades together, knuckles away. Shoulder blades down, high V. Open across the chest and ease down. Good work. Breathe in, shoulder blades down. Breathe out, reach. Breathe in, draw back. Breathe out and lower. Breathe in, draw back. Breathe out and reach. Breathe in, come forward and 2 to go. Shoulder blades down. Pull them further, high V. Shoulder blades together, float the arms if you can and arms down. Breathe in, reach behind and the shoulder blades are down. Open across the front of the chest. And 1 to go, looking nice, shoulder blades down, breathe in, breathe out, high V, breathe in, shoulder blades and float, breathe out, lower, breathe in, reach behind, breathe in, shoulder blades down, across the chest and lower, nicely done. Okay, let's pick up your stick and think about Tom Sawyer, or Carl Crafer as I like to remember him as. So feet underneath you, over those shoulders. Really get the shoulder blades set and then drop it, catch in front. Then as you push to the top, elbow in, good, holding on. So we want to breathe in. We want to exhale and set that arm out. It's just breathing in. And exhale, slide the shoulder blades down and reach that elbow wide. Breathing in. And as you exhale, reach it as far as you can, but really think about holding that rib cage down. A little bit of pressure through the elbow. And release. Good. And the other side. Tom Sawyer. Drop, catch. Slide up, thumb with the fingers. And then always set. Shoulder blades, rib cage. Breathing in. And as we exhale, take those elbows wide. Breathing in. Exhale, elbows wide. Breathing in. Exhale, elbow wide. Make sure that shoulder blade's down, rib cage connected. And release. Nice work. Okay. Now pick up your hand weights. So you know that any work that you do with these hand weights, it's about the quality of the resistance that's going to make the difference for us. So feet underneath, let those hand weights hold those shoulders where they need to. So as we shrug, we push up from the bottom. Breathe out and lengthen away. Breathe in, push from the bottom. Breathe out and lengthen away. Breathe in and push from the bottom. Breathe out and lengthen away. One more, we push from the bottom and we side raise now. Breathe in, we knuckles away and we press. And we knuckles away and we press. Breathe in, we knuckles away and one to go. Breathe in, we knuckles away and we're upright row. 3 movements, elbows lift, shoulder blades slide and we press down. Elbows lift, shoulder blades slide and we press down. Elbows lift, shoulder blades slide and we press down. Elbows lift, shoulder blades slide and we forward raise now. Knuckles forward and press down. Knuckles forward and press down. Really lengthen those arms. Knuckles forward and press down. And knuckles forward and press down. Breathe in, knuckles forward, pull apart. Breathe in, exhale, scissor one arm one way, one arm the other. Breathe in, load the shoulders. Exhale, lengthen those arms and load the shoulders. Now slide the shoulder blades down and load the shoulders and slide the shoulder blades down and load the shoulders. Good. Now rib cage down, rib cage hold and load the shoulders. Exhale, rib cage hold and good work. Both arms to the top, long arms and load the shoulders. Reach for the heels and load the shoulders. Shoulder blades down as you reach and load the shoulders. Shoulder blades down and hold the center. Rib cage down, long arms, rib cage holding, hold, load, and rib cage down. And we hold center. Pull apart, breathe in. We reach for the side of the room and collarbones wide. Breathe in. Shoulder blades underneath bra strap and collarbones wide. Good. Reaching apart and collarbones wide. And we reach it apart and collarbones wide. Now we reach wide, bend the elbows. Our line comes down a little, press to the ceiling, push to the ceiling, and elbows wide. Feel that work. And reach for the ceiling, and elbows wide. Feel that work. And reach for the ceiling, elbows wide. 1 to go. Reach for the ceiling, elbows wide, eye line up, and elbows pull towards, and elbows wide. Now think about it. Collarbones pull apart and wide. Good. And collarbones wide. Feel that squeeze and pull apart. And collarbones wide and reach wide. Now elbows shoulder distance. Butt of the weight together. A little pull down. Use those elbows. 3 and 4. Good. Keep the shoulder blades pulling down the spine. Ribcage holding to the hips. 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we stop. Elbows pull wide, knuckles down, pressing into the chest. Collarbones wide, reaching forward. Elbows wide to the side of the room. Collarbones wide as you reach. Elbows wide, feeling it. Collarbones wide, reach. And elbows wide and collarbones wide. Nicely done, and hold the elbows here, then pull them down to the hips, squeeze and reach up, and elbows squeeze to the hips, and press to the side. 2 to go, elbows to hips, and pressing up. 1 more, elbows to hips, and we're pressing up, elbows to rib cage, hold, lengthen the arms. Now keep the elbows firm, load the shoulders, squeeze to shoulders, load them, and reach for the thighs. We load the shoulders, squeeze to shoulders, load, and lengthen, and we load and squeeze. load. And 1 to go, we load and squeeze. Good work. Now all the way up, squeeze shoulders, then thighs and shoulders, and thighs and shoulders and thighs. Keep those elbows really tight. Then think shoulder blades down the spine, lengthen, and 2, and lengthen, and we're 3, and lengthen, and we're 4, and lengthen. Good. Knuckles away, thumbs to the front, and we do that deadlift. So remember, it's tipping from the hip. So it's breastbone forward, top of the knee, bottom of the knee, and top of the knee, pull up. So this is going to really work and warm up into those legs and lower back, top of the knee, bottom of the knee, top of the knee, pull up, and top and bottom. Focus this time on the breastbone coming forward, breastbone forward, sit bones up, top of the knee, and lift. Top of the knee, bottom of the knee, top and lift. 2 to go, top and bottom, and top, and last one. Now we're top, bottom. Good, the dead row, really important. Take a seat, pull to hips, squeeze shoulder blades, knees and straighten up, and we're knees. Pull hips and knees and straighten up, and we're knees. Pull hips, so it's squeezing those shoulder blades together. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Good, now triple pull. So we pull hips, lengthen, pull hips, shoulder blades, lengthen, straighten up. Again, knees pull, hips, shoulder blades tight. Lengthen, straighten up. Now 7 pulls at the bottom. 7, pull. 6 and pull. 5, good. And 4, keep those shoulder blades working together. 3. 1 more. Lengthen, straighten up. Good work. Now butt of the weight forward, tricep. So we sit, tip, arms forward, elbows, weights, elbows slide. Right arm extends, lengthen and in. And lengthen. As you lengthen, slide the shoulder blade further down the spine. 4 to go. 4 and 3 and 2. And left side now, left, reach it away. Don't forget, shoulder blade slides. 3 and 4 to go. We're 5, we're 6, we're 7, and both arms now, reach them away, lengthen. Now pull those elbows together. Slide both shoulder blades down the spine. 4 to go. We're 5, we're 6, hit the back of the arm, really feel it. 7, and we're 8. We hold, lengthen the arms. Now sit as far down as you can, then load the legs, hips, rib cage, shoulders, head. And we go around the world. So we breathe in, side raise, forward raise, upright row, 1, 2, 3, forward raise, side raise, we shrug, push up, pull down, side raise, and forward, upright row, 1, 2, 3, forward raise, side raise, and shrug, push up, pull down, hold here as you breathe in, press the shoulders up, here's your stretch, exhale and slide down, breathe in, shoulders lift, breathe out, keep long through those arms. So we're just easing those muscles out, pushing the shoulder blades up, and lengthen away. 1 more, breathe in, press it up, breathe out, and lower, hold here, roll down, breathing in, exhale, nod the head, coming down, halfway, then tip from those hips, rolling all the way down, pop those hand weights down, just let that upper body relax, and then just ease yourself down onto your mat, and we're just going to stretch into the back so your back's ready for the day, no matter what your day brings. So, I want you to think about being in this position, that lovely length through the body, long through the back of the neck. Feel those shoulders, rib cage, belly button, pelvic floor. Good. So let's just take the arms a little bit wide, feet and knees together. I want you to breathe in, and as you breathe out, just ease the knees across to the right, lifting that left hip up. As you do that, make sure the shoulders stay firm on the floor. But we just want to get this beautiful stretch down the side of the body. Make sure that rib cage is gently holding down. Rib cage, belly button, pelvic floor, just gently holding. And we come back to the centre. Good. Exhale, coming to the other side. Ease those knees across, keeping those knees stacked, those feet stacked. Shoulders very, very relaxed on the floor. So bottom half only goes as far across as you can. Easy breathing. And back to the centre. Good. Now take those feet wider than your mat and a little bit forward. And then just let those knees ease in on each other. So that's going to stretch around. So you've done some really nice work into that body, but as those knees hold here, we just want to stretch out those muscles at the back of the legs around the pelvis. Make sure your tailbone's heavy. Breathing, breathing. Release the knees, bring the feet just comfortably wide, so just towards the outside of the mat. Let those knees come in on each other and just feel your body. Shut your eyes and just come back into that relaxation breath for yourself. Breathing in, let that belly fill. And as you exhale, just let that body, just notice those bones relax. Breathing in, let that belly fill. And as you exhale, let those bones be heavy and just notice the lightness of the muscles. And one more. Breathing in, let that belly fill. And then as you exhale, those bones are heavy, those muscles are light, and you are so ready for your day. Have an amazing one. Lots of love.